Okay, so we are now logged into AWS Educate. So at this point, we already have an AWS Educate account and we're able to play with it. So my interface that you see right here is going to look different than yours just because I'm a cloud ambassador. But what we're going to do should help you navigate the platform and find the digital badge that we're talking about. So we're in AWS Educate. I believe it's something under professional development. Again, yours may be a little bit different. And for me, I go to student badges. And then we're going to find out about the badges. There's a lot of fun badges that they have. DeepRacer is the one we're going to be focused on. If you are not in high school, there is an age limit on this Alexa badge. So if you're older than 18 or you've graduated high school, you should also see the Alexa badge, and that's a lot of fun. If you are in high school, you don't have access to this yet. Sorry. They're working on something for 18 and for under 18, but it's not out there yet. Sumerian badge is AR, VR. There's gaming. There's IoT. There's a lot of fun stuff. There's RoboMaker, Deep Lens. But again, we're going to be focusing on DeepRacer. So we click on Earn Your Badge. Okay, so we are now on the AWS DeepRacer badge console. It's using Canvas as the LMS, so you may or may not be used to it, but it's pretty easy to navigate. And we're going to click on here. And it's going to take us an introduction to AWS DeepRacer, the workshop. And you can see on the side in the menu, there's the options. You can learn about the DeepRacer, and you can also start navigating into deep learning. So, you guys can watch that. Then you would hit next. And then it talks about the specifications for the car. So it's an 18 scale 4-wheel drive with monster truck chassis. And it talks about the components of the car. You can actually order one from Amazon. Wanting to think is around $300, give or take. But if you don't, if that's not something that you want to do, you can completely compete online. And then AWS also has summits. They're usually in person. With the whole pandemic thing, maybe not quite going to be as much this year. But they provide the race car as well. If you want to compete online, or you want to compete in person, if that's going to happen, then you can do that. Last year I went to the summit in Chicago, and it was a lot of fun because people were just racing their cars around and around, and they just had everything loaded in their USB, and then they uploaded it into the DeepRacer. Let's see. Let's see what's going on next. So it talks about the elements of machine learning. So like I said, DeepRacer is a great way to learn about machine learning and artificial intelligence and reinforcement learning and the things that it can do and how it works. So it talks about the agent of the DeepRacer model. Let's see. The deep learning, let's see. I'm going to go do this a quick review of all of these. Talks about machine learning, reinforcement learning. So you can see there's reinforcement learning, supervised learning, and unsupervised learning. And then those are components of machine learning, which is a component of AI. And talks about the training and how it works. You can go to the home page within DeepRacer. Okay, you shouldn't get this error message. I did because I have other AWS accounts, but you should not get that error message. I'm gonna go ahead and log in on that and then try this again. Again, if you don't have any other AWS accounts, you should not get that error message. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit next. Type in my password. Okay. And welcome to the 2020 Virtual Circuit Club. Awesome. So this takes you a little bit more a deeper dive into AWS DeepRacer. So if you're wanting to actually compete virtually, you will need an AWS account. There's no charge for it, and there's a lot of free services, including right here, like they talk about learn free on AWS until May 31, 2020. You can train and evaluate your DeepRacer models for free. Having said that, you do need a credit card information in there. So just you can continue to learn, or if you want to, you can actually compete. So it talks a little bit about DeepRacer training, drag and drop. Oh, that's just a quiz, and get ready to race. Okay. So that was home modules, should be fairly similar. Yes. So that was the workshop we just did. And then you can learn more. And what this is going to do is take us back to the badges. So what I recommend is getting started with DeepRacer, this workshop. And after you're a point of comfort level and you're even more curious, go ahead and check out the league. It's a fun way to learn stuff. And there's never any downfall of learning cool stuff. So this is how you can get started with AWS Educate, the DeepRacer digital badge. If you have any questions, my cell phone number is 740-300-1684. Feel free to text me. Thank you.